Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ox Talks. Thanks for watching the show today. Please like the shows, hit the thumbs up button for me, share the videos. We have a lot going on right now, and please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. I do really appreciate your guys' support. Continue leaving your phenomenal comments below. I do my best to respond to as many as I can. I do read them, so thank you again. Just swung by the office here Saturday morning to pick up a file, working on some stuff this weekend at the house. But I saw an article come out from Jerusalem Post that I wanted to late yesterday, I wanted to share with you as it relates to silver. I think I posted a quick thumbnail yesterday afternoon that silver had closed over $33.50 an ounce. I think it was more like $33.70, something like that, per Kitco. And I thought that was actually very substantial, very telling. On a Friday, you've had silver run up so much, it got pulled back over $1, I believe, on Thursday. I think it finished basically flat yesterday, but look at it, held well over $33. Again, not financial advice, not trading advice, but as a stacker, a lover of silver for a long time, and gold as well. We've gone through this torturous up and down where every time we seem to get, a pulling out of the gates to the next level up, it gets smacked back down. And I want to discuss with you the article today from Jerusalem Post as it relates to the ratio of paper silver, ETF silver, things like that, to physical silver. And I hope you guys will like this content and get something out of it. The thumbnail today actually is from a little bit of my physical stack that I keep around, that I just enjoy. It's not all just basic bullion. Sometimes I do go by some of the proof coins. It's funny though, I didn't even realize when I'm filming these shows that the silver you see in the thumbnail is actually right behind me. Can you guys see right there? Right there. That's basically the silver. I didn't even realize in every show it's not even being captured behind me because my big mug and shoulders are blocking it out. So maybe I'll rearrange the studio back here so you guys can have a little bit of a silver porn when I do these videos. Anyway, that's the photo I took of the little stack behind me on the desk. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me jump into this story. And again, I'm going to keep it real brief today, keep it light on the weekend. I will say, though, that things are serious. You guys probably following the news from last night, another attack that took place on Iran from Israel. Iran's out this morning, blowing it off, saying it was nothing, there was no damage. But the issue is we continue to have geopolitical and political pressures mounting. War drums continue to beat. We have the elections under 2 weeks away now. And so, if you guys follow on this channel and others like this channel, I've got to be thinking what is going to happen next. There's no way that the powers that be are going to let this thing just roll through without some sort of an event. And I don't know what it is, obviously. None of us do. But we need to be very, very careful right now with what's going on. So I know I'm speaking to the choir a bit here. The article is entitled Paper versus Physical. 408 ounces of paper silver to 1 ounce of physical silver. Silver surge to $35 signals a potential rally, but with a 408 to 1 paper to physical ratio, experts warn of a market shakeup. Supply shortages and soaring demand may spark a dramatic price shift. It says silver has surged to $35 per ounce over the past 2 weeks, setting the stage for what many analysts believe could be a major rally in the precious metals market. However, the real story says behind this price spike lies in a startling development. And I'm not so sure it's so startling. I've been following silver for, well over 10 years now. You guys, I'm sure many of you longer than that. And there's always been, a drastic difference between the paper silver and the physical. It says, however, the real, and of course you've got guys who've been out for years, Andy Scheckman, others saying, look at some point in time when people start demanding delivery of physical, there's not enough supply. It will literally break the market. It says, however, the real story behind. By the way, I met Andy Scheckman at the Silver Symposium last year in Las Vegas. Great guy. We were going to try to sit down and have a beer together, and we ran out of time. But he gave me a 1 ounce Silver Eagle when we were standing there talking at the symposium one day. I really enjoy, if you guys follow him, his podcast as well. He really doesn't talk up his book. He just lays it straight. Let's see if this is the real deal this time. Again, to have a close on Friday over 33.50. Bill Holter was out the other day, I think, with JB and Aaron did a video. Bill said, when we get past 32.50 and sustain it, it's off to the races. Let me continue with the article. However, the real story behind the price spike lies, it says, in a startling development. The paper to silver ratio has skyrocketed to 408 to 1, according to the U.S. debt clock. This means each ounce of physical silver now theoretically backs 408 ounces of paper silver derivatives. The soaring number of paper claims relative to the available physical metal has some experts warning of a ticking time bomb in the precious metals market. Did you know that there are 408 ounces of paper silver for every 1 ounce of actual physical silver? That's a question mark. That could conceivably lead to a mad dash for scarce real silver, sending prices to astounding levels. It says, market structure under pressure, what's the breaking point? This extreme divergence between paper claims and physical silver has created a fragile situation. Each physical ounce now supports, again, unprecedented 408 paper claims, leading many to suggest that a huge shift in demand for physical silver could trigger an explosive price surge. With such an extreme paper to physical ratio, it says, even a modest shift in investor preference toward physical silver could force a dramatic repricing of the entire silver complex. Price discovery mechanisms appear to be failing as paper market liquidity masks severe physical supply constraints. Major dealers report that current spot prices no longer reflect the true cost of acquiring physical silver, with premiums in some cases reaching multiples of the quoted spot price. And you guys remember a couple of years ago when the price of silver was pulling back, the premiums went the other direction. For Silver Eagles, you were paying like almost a double the price, a double spot price to get Silver Eagles at that point. So that's how they will adjust it in the physical marketplace. Okay, several major institutional investors have started reassessing their positions in paper silver markets, moving toward allocated physical storage in response to rising concerns over counterparty risk. This shift underscores the growing unease around the paper market's liquidity and leverage. And you guys understand, silver ETFs, you don't own silver. You own a piece of paper, you own a digit on a screen, if you even own that, a claim to silver. You can't demand, again, you guys that know more about this than me, you can't demand delivery of physical silver unless you have an extraordinary amount of paper contracts, I believe. I think it's, anyway, it's a big number, okay? And they're saying even then, it's almost impossible to actually get physical delivery. So you guys that are in paper silver, ETF silver, fine. If you want to trade the silver market, that's one way to do it. But it's night and day from physical, all right? If you don't hold it, you don't own it. You've heard that a million times. The retail market has seen an even more dramatic response. Despite higher premiums, demand for physical silver continues to surge. Dealers report that customers are increasingly willing to pay significant premiums for immediate physical delivery, suggesting eroding confidence in paper silver instruments. You guys comment below. What are you seeing? Do you guys go into your local coin shops? Are you getting feedback in your area? Please comment below. Is that true? Or are we seeing more people selling silver onto the market right now? I don't know. Looking ahead, market observers outline two primary scenarios. Number one, an orderly adjustment could see gradual unwinding of paper positions alongside rising physical prices. However, a disorderly scenario could trigger a cascade of paper contract liquidations, potentially leading to severe price dislocations in both paper and physical markets. It says the current market structure may be approaching its limits. Key warning signs include unprecedented paper to physical ratios, number one. Next, severe physical supply constraints, widening premiums between paper and physical markets, growing institutional shift toward physical allocation, manufacturing sector stockpiling, rapidly increasing demand for physical silver from industrial and military applications. You've been hearing about that more lately in the news about military applications. These developments suggest that silver market may be approaching a pivotal moment with the real world demand. You know what Russia said last week or so, that they're going to start adding silver to their strategic reserves as well. And the BRICS came out with some announcements as well about having a BRICS currency that has some connection to or backing by metals. With real world demand, again, I'm not, you guys go do your research on that. Don't leave me hate comments. I'm not suggesting that the BRICS currency, that this thing is a done deal. It's got a ways to go, but it's heading in that direction. With real world demand accelerating, the paper markets showing historic levels of leverage, the potential for a significant repricing event appears to be growing, whether through controlled adjustment or market-forced resolution. The extreme paper to physical ratio appears increasingly unstable at current levels. That's the end of the article. All I would add is this, and not to be a Debbie Downer or to a spoiler alert, but the fact that there's so much paper, silver, the paper ratio is so out of whack. This also, and this article does not address this, they're talking about the price going in one direction, that's up. But look, at when you have that much paper silver out there, you also have a greater opportunity for people to short, all right, the spot price through the manipulated silver short contracts, okay? So keep that in mind. I don't think it can go both ways. So there is a bit of a double-edged sword. Let's see what the markets do next week. We have war drums beating again. We have the elections going on. A lot of uncertainty right now. And silver, it does tend to be a bit of a barometer. So with that being said, I'll leave it there today. It went a little long. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Please, again, like and subscribe and share the videos. Talk to you soon. Bye.